Wanted to bring a lot of things to your attention about Queen Opp. A lot of people think that Queen Opp is fed up with the haters, bailing on them. Then people are also questioning, did she have the baby and social services take the baby? We have to take into account that she had a baby she gave up for adoption, two other sons that she gave to the family members, the grandmothers, most likely, fathers, grandmothers, most likely, and she's having this fourth child. She was having problems with Pops, and social services had took Pops away from her, gave Pops to the grandmother, and the grandmother gave Pops back to the mother once Pops was out of social services custody. However, he ended up back there with his grandmother. I think that's where Pops actually wants to stay, not with his mother, but with the grandmother. So that's where he permanently lives. So we might not be seeing Queen Opp. That's not my deal. That's not my biggest concern, is worrying about Queen Opp not being on the scene. A lot of commentators talking about how we haven't seen her. So what, you haven't seen her? If you're a commentator channel, there's thousands upon thousands of videos that not even in a lifetime that you could point out of how much of a demon Queen Opp is, and it'll also give you insight of why she disappears from social media. She's not the girl that she tries to make everybody else to think she is. She's not that girl like that's getting all this clout. She has burnt so many bridges. She has people like supporters, and Juicy, who she was friends with and was trying to act like she was besties with, gossiping about her online, which to me ain't gossiping, because if you're online, on live, and thousands of people can see you, thousands of people can re-upload a video on what was being said with these people that are supposed to be your supporters or your alleged online friends, it's going to get back to you. So this is probably why we don't see Queen as often as one would like to see her, clown herself. It's because of the simple fact that nobody wants to deal with her. She's a slime ball.
Thought, because they didn't know each other before that. They didn't know each other like how they are now. She thought Duke was gonna be like taking up for her against her, and he did that. So now she done lost on this side, and now she losing the other that she got, which is Juicy, to against the same man. That's why she felt hit. She felt hit because then if Juicy not gonna take her into, like, she can always say like, oh, I got clout. Clout is nothing without money. I don't give
That's
nobody
what I'm saying. She got the clout, he got the money.
Yeah.
I would rather gravitate.
That's what I always say. She's always talking about clout, clout, clout. Clout doesn't equal to a bag. It doesn't equal to money. She has to stop talking about clout. I feel like Queen Opp wants the clout more than she wants the money. You want clout that comes along that equals up to money. Clout does not pay rent, don't put a roof over your head or food in your refrigerator. So I don't know why she's first to say the clout and then the bag that we know really doesn't exist anymore.
Take to the money because the clout.
If I could be rich without being famous, I would definitely do that. I gotta know my name and I got the coin. I'm gonna do that.
My only argument with Super is your comments don't move like mine, but his money is.
But that's her argument with everybody.
He literally damn near. When you get banned, you have to send your people to him to tell him to get you on banned.
And not only that, he has more opportunity made for him because he's in a certain lane. You don't get those same opportunities because you've already created everything negative around you. So the just like her saying she was gonna be on Law and Order, we knew she lied.
That's true. With the ex supporters are saying she doesn't have the clout. Like, for an example, some of the people that she's on these social media sites with, because of her being ratchet, no one's gonna sign no contract with her like Law and Order and have you on a show and make their brand look bad. It's a brand thing. And she doesn't have, she might have the look, but the thing that comes out of her mouth is a cuss word. That's all she knows is cussing and slang words. She does it even around her own child. So what makes you think that she could come into a professional setting and act like a woman, a businesswoman, to get the coins, to get the bag? She doesn't know how to do that. She doesn't know how to separate the two.
On order. You don't give, it's certain things that are
Law and
professional
Order.
and
Who
they're not.
said
Yeah,
that?
she said she was gonna be on Special Victims Unit. Y'all remember that on her live? She was like, I got an opportunity with Law and Order, and I was gonna be on. Girl, as soon as she said that, it was like, I think you'll be on First 48. All things, you're not gonna be on Law and Order, sweetie.
So the bad girl
professionalism.
stuff shit with the baddest lady. She told me they offered her $5,000.
I remember her saying something about it. I just don't know how much she
She was
said.
asking me, do I think she should take the 5,000 or stay on me, or stay home and see both of me? And I was like, you should do both. But that whole time you said she was lying about the whole time.
Like you know what's crazy? When I was talking this, first of all, before she wanted to come out and tell the truth about it, when I was talking to her, I said to her, I said, why you because I was following they I'm following them as they filming and stuff. And I said, why you not on the bus with them, or why you not in a black car, or why you not on none of the seats? The excuses that she used to give me before she told me the truth was the dumbest. I used to think to myself, she'll be like, first of all, she came back. You didn't know she came back. I think it was that she came back and she said she broke her arm and got in an accident and all that stuff. She used to tell me that's how she led up to it. She real sick. She'll be like, oh, they had to take me to the hospital because I sprained my wrist. Or, somebody hit the back of the car. Yeah.
We know that Queen Opp is a narcissist. I know people in my real life, they're narcissists. Seems like every time you question something, you know they're lying. It don't make no sense to even argue with them because they're not going to tell you the truth, and you know they're lying. That is how Queen is. Queen has lied so much through her career on social media platforms. She to own lies. And I know people in real life that I really believe when they're lying, they believe their own lies. And that's a sick person. Just like her ex-supporter just said in this live stream right here. She's sick. She's a pretty girl. She looks normal on the outside. There's a lot of people out here looking normal on the outside, but good and crazy in the inside. Wanted to bring a lot of things to your attention about Queen Opp. A lot of people think that Queen Opp is fed up with the haters, bailing on them. Then people are also questioning, did she have the baby and social services take the baby? We have to take into account that she had a baby she gave up for adoption. 2 other sons that she gave to the family members, the grandmothers, most likely, fathers, grandmothers, most likely. And she's having this 4th child. She was having problems with Pops, and social services had took Pops away from her, gave Pops to the grandmother, and the grandmother gave Pops back to the mother once Pops was out of social services custody. However, he ended up back there with his grandmother. I think that's where Pops actually wants to stay, not with his mother, but with the grandmother. So that's where he permanently lives. So we might not be seeing Queen Opp. That's not my deal. That's not my biggest concern, is worrying about Queen Opp not being on the scene. A lot of commentators talking about how we haven't seen her. So what, you haven't seen her? If you're a commentator channel, there's thousands upon thousands of videos that not even in a lifetime that you could point out of how much of a demon Queen Opp is, and it'll also give you insight of why she disappears from social media. She's not the girl that she tries to make everybody else to think she is. She's not that girl like that's getting all this clout. She has burnt so many bridges. She has people like supporters, and Juicy, who she was friends with and was trying to act like she was besties with, gossiping about her online, which me ain't gossiping, because if you're online on live and thousands of people can see you, thousands of people can re-upload a video on what was being said with these people that are supposed to be your supporters or your alleged online friends, it's going to get back to you. So this is probably why we don't see Queen as often as one would like to see her, clown herself. It's because of the simple fact that nobody wants to deal with her. She's a slime ball.
Thought, because they didn't know each other before that. They didn't know each other like how they are now. She thought Duke was gonna be like taking up for her against her, and he did that. So now she done lost on this side, and now she losing the other that she got, which is Juicy, to against the same man. That's why she felt hit. She felt hit because then if Juicy not gonna take her into, like, she can always say like, oh, I got clout. Clout is nothing without money. I don't give
That's
nobody
what I'm saying. She got the clout, he got the money.
Yeah.
I would rather gravitate.
That's what I always say. She's always talking about clout, clout, clout. Clout doesn't equal to a bag. It doesn't equal to money. She has to stop talking about clout. I feel like Queen Opp wants the clout more than she wants the money. You want clout that comes along that equals up to money. Clout does not pay rent, don't put a roof over your head or food in your refrigerator. So I don't know why she's first to say the clout and then the bag that we know really doesn't exist anymore.
Take to the money because the clout.
If I can be rich without being famous, I would definitely do that. If I gotta know my name and I got the coin, I'm gonna do that.
Her only argument with Super is your comments don't move like mine, but his money is.
But that's her argument with everybody.
He literally damn near. When you get banned, you have to send your people to him to tell him to get you one banned.
And not only that, he has more opportunity made for him because he's in a certain lane. You don't get those same opportunities because you've already created everything negative around you. So the just like her saying she was gonna be on Law and Order, we knew she was.
That's true. With the ex supporters are saying she doesn't have the clout. Like, for an example, some of the people that she's on these social media sites with, because of her being ratchet, no one's gonna sign no contract with her like Law and Order and have you on a show and make the brand look bad. It's a brand thing. And she might have the look, but the thing that comes out of her mouth is a cuss word. That's all she knows is cussing and slang words. She does it even around her own child. So what makes you think that she could come into a professional setting and act like a woman, a businesswoman, to get the coins, to get the bag? She doesn't know how to do that. She doesn't know how to separate the two.
On Order. You don't give it's certain things that are professional. Order. And then she said she was gonna be on Special Victims Unit. Y'all remember that on her live? She was like, I got an opportunity with Law and Order, and I was gonna be on. Girl, as soon as she said that, it was like, I think you'll be on First 48. All things, you're not gonna be on Law and Order, sweetie.
So the bad girl stuff shit with the baddest lady, she told me they offer her $5,000.
I remember her saying something about it. I just don't know how much she said.
She was asking me, do I think she should take the $5,000 or stay on me, or stay home and see both of me? And I was like, you should do both. But that whole time you said she was lying.
You know what's crazy? When I was talking first of all, before she wanted to come out and tell the truth about it, when I was talking to her, I said to her, why you because I was following I'm following them as they filming and stuff. And I said, why you not on the bus with them, or why you not in a black car, or why you not on none of the seats? The excuses that she used to give me before she told me the truth was the dumbest. I used to think to myself, she would be like, first of all, she came back. You didn't know she came back. I think it was that she came back and she said she broke her arm and got in an accident and all that stuff. She used to tell me that's how she led up to it. She's real sick. She'd be like, oh, they had to take me to the hospital because I sprained my wrist. Or, somebody hit the back of the car. Yeah.
We know that Queen Opp is a narcissist. I know people in my real life, they're narcissists. Seems like every time you question something, you know they're lying. It don't make no sense to even argue with them because they're not going to tell you the truth, and you know they're lying. That is how Queen is. Queen has lied so much through her career on social media platforms, she told her own lies. And I know people in real life that I really believe when they're lying, they believe their own lies. And that's a sick person. Just like her ex-supporter just said in this live stream right here. She's sick. She's a pretty girl. She looks normal on the outside. There's a lot of people out here looking normal on the outside, but good and crazy in the inside.
So when she came back, had to live out that lie with sitting in a wheelchair and a broken wrist because you didn't already lie so much. Like, it just
So you
be
went out
dumb
there.
shit.
So you went out there and bought you a wheelchair. Got your.
That's where her money be going though.
Oh, the private jet. I knew it was couch. I was in the bathroom. Come on, man. If you on a private jet, you're gonna pick up your phone and record.
Okay, you ain't never been on a PJ ever. And what's sick and crazy too?
And these two women are not just ex-supporters. They know her. The one in the pink has been in the flesh, and I guess Queen may have stayed at her house or whatever the situation was. She was invited to come be with the girl in the pink as a guest, and she started seeing what she saw from a distance in the flesh, and that's why she's able to tell you the stuff that she's telling you, because of the simple fact that she knows Queen in the flesh, and she was lying then. Stuff she was saying was not adding up.
To me is how when Rolly came on the app and she was saying, I don't know this girl, she wanted to argue this girl down, knowing that the girl was telling the truth.
It's like she just recently lied when she got her hair done in that cute little style with the brown braids. She said her girlfriend did it. Why would you get on a story on IG and make up that lie that your girlfriend braided that hair? Now, we seen what she did braid or help you. That was that pink hair. That looked horrible. But Queen was running with the girlfriend braided that hair, that cute little hair that she had up in the ponytail. So when she had the baby, she wouldn't have to worry about her hair. That's how much Queen lies. She makes lies up that don't make any sense, lies up that nobody would ask her about. She just makes up lies just to hear herself make up lies. It's the difference between trolling and lying. And I think she does more lying than trolling.
She ordered all them little shirts, that's little cute little shirts with all the sayings on it. You did that too. You ordered that custom. Girl, talk about, because she'll on custom item. Even down to the necklace, y'all. That Queen necklace, the Queen Opp necklace, she ordered that too.
That's what I'm talking about. She ordered.
But her reaction, oh, you really ate with this one. Like, girl, it just be the theatrics. The theatrics for me. The chicken feet ornament and said.
That's why I sometimes say to myself, what audience is tuning into this? What geographic audience is really tuning into this? It has to be kids that are tuning into this, believing this. There's no way adults, they might be tuning in, are believing anything that Queen says. Just like her being allegedly pregnant by Juju, and Juju just got out of jail and wants to be a family. I don't believe that. He's never came across as that kind of street dude from the beginning. They've always gotten into fights, or he would come over because she had bought him a couple of things, clothes, sneakers, or whatever. As soon as he got it, he was gone. So, she just makes up stuff as she goes.
It's healthy for the baby. Queen knows she got them chicken. Exactly. She got them chicken feet too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why her money is low, because she spends a lot of money on content. She really does. Like, I've seen her spend money just on the dumbest, just because she want to prove a point to y'all. And then it's recycled content at that. Like, she not spending money on new ideas, fresh ideas. She did 2 years.
When you make up stuff like you've been violated, and then you make Michelle say she's been violated too. I mean, she made up a whole video on her channel. And honestly, and I don't like to bring that word violated up, because you just never know who has been truly violated, and just something you shouldn't play with. That can happen to anybody. But that is one of the reasons we don't see Queen today, because even if her child wasn't taken or was taken, Queen either way would not care and she would try to make it make sense because she's one of those make it make sense people, and she would tell you something. So Queen is not up here now because she hears people say throughout social media, why are you paying memberships for stuff that's not content? Begging is not content. It's a membership to see someone beg, not content. Now, meanwhile, she's supposed to be so cool with Juicy Baby. But you know what? See, God doesn't like ugly because what happened was Juicy was on the program of helping dog Michelle out and paying that money for Michelle to do that with that homeless man. But then Queen Opp turns around, supposed to be cool with it. It's supposed to be a ace boon coon. They're all in a circle. We seen the chick in the pink. They're all still friends. The chick that had the pink hair we listened to earlier, but the reception went, so I ended up ending that. However, they're all in the clique. The only one that's not in the clique no more is Queen Opp. You know, she has fallouts with everybody, and they have fallouts with her because she's so beautiful, right? Let her tell it. Well, this is what her so-called ex-friend, Juicy's ex-friend, does. Queen Opp. She shows a tattoo of Moneybag, which is supposed to be allegedly her baby's father. Correct me if I'm wrong. But why would you do that, Queen?
Let me see your tattoo, Michelle.
Really?
Don't get bleach on your tattoo.
I'm not getting bleach on my
You
tattoo.
got some right there.
Oh, I got it.
You got
It's
it right
like,
there.
I mean, it's a real joint, so you know it ain't gonna come off or nothing, you know, like that. You know, but it's it's a real joint. I'll be alright.
Keep sending y'all pure support gifts, y'all.
Pure support. Somebody said check the CA. Oops.
Pure support.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Quetta.
Thank you.
Yo.
Now, Juicy is a loss of words. You notice how she hasn't said anything. And of course, Queen has to be over dramatic because all that cussing she just did after you just told her to go on the camera to show Juicy the tattoo. Why couldn't Michelle stay in the camera?
Me.
I'm sorry, no fault. I'm sorry.
Look at show me.
I'm sorry.
That no move. Okay, so let me see. So what's up? Just gonna be quiet? Hello. What's the point? Like, what was the point of this?
I just want to do it.
You just wanted to what?
I just want to do it. What you want me to argue with you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just confused why we here if you're gonna be quiet.
What you want to talk about?
I don't want to talk. I ain't XPK you.
Oh, I just want to see something.
If I was gonna do what?
I wanted to see something. That's all.
What did you want to say?
I just want to see who finna win. I'm not finna argue with you. You said what you said. I said what I said.
Right. I'm just confused, y'all. This is very weird.
Yeah, you thought I was gonna come over here yelling and arguing. That's not what I'm gonna do.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
See, I don't discuss you, so you have no reason to be mad. You know. Okay. See, y'all. I guess this only works one way. I guess this only works when I'm not on live. And her
No,
and
I don't know. The only time I speak on you is when
Queen, stop it. You're being really messy. And yeah, we know right now you're doing it for a bag, but you're also trolling. Now, this is trolling. You're trying to get this girl, Juicy, to get upset. Like, you know, we get upset now that we know that Juicy paid for Michelle to be with that homeless dude. Now that we know the whole gist of it, we're mad, even though it's over with. Yeah, and God don't like ugly and karma's real. But she's not getting up there to go back and forth with you. You're trying to go back and forth with her because you want the attention, you want the bag, you want the gifts, you want everything that comes along with it. Even though Juicy PK'd you, we already know what she wants to see. She wants to see that tattoo on Michelle's chest.
And people speak on you. I don't just genuinely speak on you. You can't even pull up a video with me just randomly talking about you. No, I don't do that.
You sure? Because we got clips of the blog.
Yeah, show me. Yeah, show me.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
It's fine. I ain't gonna show you. We're not about to play mind games. We're
I mean, if you got proof, show it.
No, it's cool. I ain't got no proof. You right. The
Oh.
blog ain't done. But anyway, y'all come on, send some gifts, y'all. Send some gifts, y'all. No, I ain't showing. Just like she wasn't on my page, I ain't showing.
No, I was. I didn't say I wasn't. I was.
Can I ask you why?
You the only one who got the issue. I don't have an issue. You got the issue.
I don't have an issue with you either.
Oh.
But you, I mean, you sure? Because you was so super.
You was talking since day one. What you mean?
I mean, you that op.
So what?
I don't never go link with no ops to make nobody mad.
Okay, how was he an op when y'all was cool? You still
Why are they beefing when they were so cool doing the Q&A? Now all of a sudden they're sitting here beefing over what? She should have knew she was gonna get burnt eventually. It's Queen Opp. Queen Opp burns literally everybody, even STD wise.
saying the same
Girl, because me and you had conversations on the phone about Super, and you know he jealous of me and whatnot.
Okay, but what you tell the whole life? If whenever y'all into it, stay out of it. So I did. Same shit you tell them.
Why letting them push me over? Push they traitor. But you didn't stay out of it. You went and hopped on this.
You can't even
stay out of it.
Girl, you can't even.
Whatever. Come on, y'all. We know Super behind a fake case sending her gifts. We know. We know. She don't have no organic support, y'all. Girl, he's right now on a fake case. It's sick that they gotta go through it to beat a sick, ain't it, y'all?
No, I got real supporters. I ain't gotta have no fake case.
Really? You do? Wait, they said he lost balls. I'm already knowing. It's definitely him.
Okay, but look at the pages. No, Super was just on the whole panel with me where he couldn't gift me, and I still came in second place without him. He didn't give me.
From people in his family, it's still called.
No, I got.
He's not telling you that.
This is why Queen Opp has to take breaks, because she creates drama. People, sometimes feed into it, sometimes they don't. But she creates drama. She makes enemies, then she wants to run. It's like, which one do you want it to be? You want to create drama, create clout in a bag, but then when it gets too hot in the kitchen, you want to run. Just like you being pregnant and it being questionable, what's going on with you? We know you got caught on September 13th, but what's going on with you? You're supposed to be doing so great. A person that's trying to get the bag is up here trying to get the bag every day, especially when you don't really have no pure support in the real world, unless you're taking your kids' welfare money, food stamps, and WIC. Let's keep it real.
No, okay, go look at the list. Go look.
You keep talking about this. Hold on, wait, let's see. That's
you keep on saying trade. When somebody gives me, I don't trade. I don't owe nobody no gifts back when they give me.
Listen, it's not about owing anybody anything.
You keep saying trading.
Yes, it is trading.
No, I don't owe nobody. Somebody give me, I don't owe them that back. Swear to God, I don't.
Bro, what part of it's all recycled?
That's what trade means.
It's all coming from the same agency. You want to the same agency, baby.
Do you want to go again?
It's still called trading.
Do you want to go again?
It's up to you.
I mean, yeah, we do.
I hate to say this, but somebody's gonna end up hurting Queen Opp. She do too much. She really does. Calling people out their name, but if you see them in person, you ain't even gonna give them that much energy. Matter of fact, you don't even live in the city, because you can't be in the city. You got to be in the suburbs where you can, swindle people, because if you do it in the city, you might get found in the alleyway.
You said you should try it. No, I'm cool, baby. What I make is 100% profit. What I make is 100% profit. It comes from people without badges. Ain't nobody on this live right now gifting to spite her. They gifting because that's what they do. Sure. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. True. They saying, y'all, I really don't. I really don't. Let them send it. If I was around here still in supporters, girl, they'd be counting me.
And Michelle really needed to be quiet because anytime you let another woman make you put a money bag tattoo across your whole entire chest and color it in, and you know you ain't interested in no money bag, or you didn't want that tattoo on your chest like that. You didn't even want Sierra's tattoo on your chest like that. Why would you even allow her to do that? What's wrong with you, girl?
But because a grown man doing it, it's cool, I guess. It's cool. Girl, no, I'm not mad. Y'all got my leftovers, baby. How am I mad? And it's not the first time I got leftovers. Like, what are they talking about, girl, he's a rich man, literally. Yes. Listen. When I'm done with another supporter, he can have her too. How about that? Recycle me. How about that? The recycle me. How about that? I got some more for you, baby. I got some more for you. Yeah. Trust me.
I
got some more.
What's the issue though?
Man, stop it, bro.
I don't know what the issue. I don't know what the issue still is. So
what you mean still? So you and Super talk about me for so you and Super ain't talk about me for the damn year a month straight.
But Queen, you talked about you do the
same. Y'all not even on live when y'all was dogging me.
Okay, but Queen, listen, you let the comments gas. Nobody was even speaking on you tonight. Yo, people.
She's good at letting her comments gas her head up because she don't have any content. She don't know how to get a bag, especially if Michelle's not around. And she gotta read the comments and let the comments gas her up on what she needs to say to start drama, to get the bag. She don't know how to just be creative and troll and lie and do whatever she has to do as a storyline to get a bag. Queen's mind ain't that bright. And it's the truth.
People came on the live and speaking on you themselves. Just like
no, it wasn't tonight, it was the other night.
No, the other night they came on our live when you seen the stores and said you scammed them. YouTube. None nobody just randomly speak on you, they coming out you. And we react.
You really is a clown. Coming so we. Like you really is a clown. I know she lying.
Okay, okay, if y'all got receipts, pull them out. Like y'all can't say that I spoke on her first the other night. We ain't spoken y'all in a minute.
Queen, pull out the receipts. If you have receipts, pull them out. She's telling you to pull them out if you have the receipts.
You were speaking. I didn't think it was still an issue. That's what it is.
You were speaking on us when we wasn't. You were speaking
on it ain't us. It ain't us with you. I don't even think your way. Like you got the same. I'm embarrassed arguing with you. I'm embarrassed arguing with you. Like look at arguing with nobody that look like you. You want to look like me so bad. You would never look like you want to look like me so bad. It's not giving that. It'll never give that. You a bastard clown. Look at you. Look at your bra. Look at you. Oh, you a full-blown woman with a beard.
I mean, yeah, she really should have stayed out that beef because Queen really turned you into who did it and why. Queen is up there looking a mess, just for the day, but she would literally have Michelle in the streets looking like that just because she's having a bad day. Queen Opp will do that to her, so she really needs to stay out of it. I know she's looking back now saying, why did I get in any of these beefs? And I hope I don't even run across any of these people. But I think it's at this point where people feel bad for Michelle. But if Michelle's looking back at these replays, I know she's kicking herself.
I can't even sit up and argue with you. Just come over here to argue with y'all. Show us to say brown. Y'all people same color as your bra. Look at your same color as your bra. Look at your pennies. Look at your pad. You got it, shit. I can't argue with nobody like you. I'm embarrassed.
I mean, so how do we put an end to everybody speaking on everybody?
Tell yo, come in. We don't just. I'm telling you, been over with weeks ago. You keep on saying, when can we put an end to it? Why won't you just? I mean, I feel like your issue is the Super. I feel like you feel like he took me away or whatever you feel.
No.
Why you won't talk
no,
about
it? It's because he do this.
And Super can get in there and tell you, I don't speak bad on you. Never spoke bad on you to him personally, ever. Never bring you up. Super, you can vouch for this. You in the comments. He can come up. And I don't.
Hold on, shut up.
Okay, but your issue is with Super. Why you won't just talk to him?
No, it's not my issue, but you listen. Before
Okay,
you
but
came along,
Queen wants all the attention. That's why she's disappeared now, because the bag is gone. The only way Queen was getting attention before is from Michelle. And I told you that was going to dwindle off. And this is how it's going to be now. If she does get up here again, she's going to be on another site, maybe Live Me, and she's going to be arguing with somebody because she's not that girl no more. If she meets somebody on that site that's like another super and gets a little attention, and then that person gives somebody else attention, she'll be going to war with that person, like she's doing with Juicy. She has to be the center of attention, and it's not about you, Queen Opp. She needs to stop. That's why you don't see her now. Everyone's like, "Where is Queen Opp? She just had a baby. Why hasn't she told us? We've been supporting her." She has nothing to talk about. There's no content. Who knows? She might not even have custody of her own kid. And if she does, kudos to her. But she's still not content. And her stomach is probably hanging to her knees now that she has the baby. Because remember all the surgery she got prior to having these kids, or in between having these kids.
Listen, before you came along, the comments will tell you, man, Super always argue, fall out with friends.
Exactly. So what's the issue now?
He strictly want to impress you.
So what's the issue now?
It's just the nail is in the coffin because
I'm saying, so what's the issue now? Y'all always arguing, got back cool. Why not now? Like, what's the issue now?
The issue is with you. Hold on, wait. I don't have an issue with him. He wants to be in the middle of this. My issue is with you.
I don't have an issue with you. I'm saying, what's your issue with me?
Bro, send me some gifts, bro. I mean, you just
like, you feel like I'm opposite because of me and Super?
Thank you, Dominican.
Thank you.
Keep sending y'all. 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 Come on now, Juicy daughter. Come on, stop it.
And that's a real
y'all gotta stop with this. Hey. Y'all gotta stop with this, mama. So listen, all right. Queen so fake. How am I fake, girl? I just literally, girl, how? How?
Thank you.
Yeah, like she said
And Queen knows she don't want no smoke in real life. She's having fun because she's trolling on in a sense, because it's a fake beef, because you can't get to Juicy and Juicy can't get to you. And anybody else she's war up here with or robbed up here with, she can't get to none of these people. And the only way they can get to her is if they dox her, go to her house and do something to her. And it's, to me, not worth it, because somebody gonna get hurt.
Your whole reason for going over there was to make me mad. Like, we are mad at Juicy.
But how you going over there to him when I have an issue with you? If that's the case, you made Dookie come over there to make Super mad. Then if that's the case, because we did.
No. Hold on, wait. No, me, Super, and Dukiana was just all on live together.
So she just admitted that her Juicy's her whole purpose to going over to Super is to make Queen Opp mad. So you admitted that you're mad that Super and Juicy are cool now, and you guys are not. Queen Opp.
You even came along.
Exactly.
So no. So how you saying Dukiana came? No, listen. When you took your little week break off the live, me, Dukiana, was Super was in a box drinking, having a good time. Like, right. So you really started everything. Everybody was cool. And
so how I start anything if I didn't go on Super, I didn't go on Super page talking about you. So I didn't make him.
Listen,
I didn't make y'all be.
Why you acting dumb, bro?
You keep on saying y'all not into it. So how I start something?
Listen, because we're not into it. I want him to be. I'm just saying he's known for stealing my supporters. He's known for stealing my clout. He's known for doing all types of weird. But it's the fact that Juicy is so sneaky, bro. She's trying to act like she don't know.
I love the when she says clout. Clout don't equal up to a bag. It don't equal up to money, rent, food in your refrigerator. It equals up to Queen Opp begging. And that's all she's been doing. If you notice, she's been doing memberships to private IG pages so you can watch her beg and talk about clout.
Cause you
I
trying
mean,
to say
if I'm wrong, just say what. If I'm wrong, what I do, say what I did. I just don't feel like it still should be an issue now.
So then, why do y'all keep speaking on me?
So okay, let me wake it up. So what make you speak on us?
When they tell me y'all was talking about me.
So what? That's why we speak on you.
I threw some
It's
subs today.
the same reason.
Hold on, wait. I threw a subliminal today because I seen you on my page.
Okay.
Because you know, your folks don't
okay,
saying that
you feel like it's an issue because you see me on your page. I wasn't hiding. I think
I mean, it is an issue because
okay, but listen, I was your page when they came in the comments.
Now keep it in mind, guys, they were buddies. Yesterday I showed you a Q&A they did, right? She was in Florida at Juicy's house. And allegedly they're saying that Queen Opp's sister also lives in Florida, but that's another story because we don't know how true that is. But now they're warring months later, and for what? Well, we're hearing for what, but that's how petty Queen Opp is. She'll do anything for attention and clout, not even a bag.
Night and said you scammed them, and they got back in the box and was like, "Nah, she said she made more than that." So yeah, I was no one of your pages and went to look. Yeah, I went high and yeah, I did that. I said I did it, but I'm trying to see what the issue is right now.
Not did you on that page? You didn't even mean to go on there from that page.
I swear to God, I did. I swear to God, I did. On Jesus Christ Himself, I did. I can die right now.
So first of all, the people always saying I scammed them. So why would you care this one time, Juicy?
I didn't. I said I no.
So why did you go check?
Queen Opp, you do scam people.
Hey,
no, listen, you. I said they commented and said that you really didn't scam them. You made more. That's what I said. So I went to check. I didn't.
Why would you care? Why would you
issue? I don't have an issue, so I was being nosy. Like you know this. I was being nosy. You can't even show them proof that every now and then.
I didn't say always, but I know you do though. I know you do.
I swear to God. Yeah, when they say you speaking on me on here, yeah, I come in the live and check it. Yeah, I come in the live and check see. I swear to God, I don't watch on Instagram. I put that on my kids. I don't. That time when I did that was because of the comments, and I don't did. So that's one thing I don't like.
So you telling me no other time to contact the
Well, we know Queen Opp plays on hers because right now she's about to have a baby, and we don't even know if social services took the baby and she's embarrassed, and that's why she's in hiding. Because we already know the other three are gone.
It's always coming. You just said the comments bring me up. The comments bring me up. So why why just that one time?
No, I had you blocked for a long time. I unblocked you that night. Well, you know now. She don't even touch you, dirty bone. Anywho,
touch me because I have bleach on my hands.
She wouldn't touch you. You didn't have bleach. You know
bleach on my hands, and she's pregnant.
Okay. You don't get
okay. Like she was trying to tell people that she wasn't, but she is though.
Because that's what she told me.
Like your baby daddy.
Oh, your dream.
In my dream.
Girl,
okay, so this is nothing I want to ask you. Because I mean, it just won't make sense now. Why would be all of a sudden jealous of you? Do you feel like I'm jealous of you?
I mean, did I ever say that?
No, I'm just saying because people keep saying, I'm just like, I don't know if it's something you put in there. So like somebody put it in the air because they never said it before when you was friends. So I'm just confused, like, why now?
I feel like I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I feel like you got a real issue with me being cool with Super. I feel like that. I feel like you didn't want me on the finish. I feel like you got an issue with me being on the out. You keep on saying,
yo.
I think Queen Opp has an issue with anyone. She wants to be the #1 stunner, and she thinks she's a movie star, but she's ratchet. And even if she wanted to be a movie star, not in this lifetime, would anybody put her, not even a Nike brand, would put her on a label? I can't even understand how Big O put her on a billboard. But why?
Listen, I'm gonna let you talk. Just listen. You keep on saying I'm Trey. She don't got real supporters. You can look at my list. I just learned what Trey means. People give me. I don't give that. I supported you.
All right, but listen, and I'm saying, right? How can I have a problem with you being on the app when I offered you to become? I said you should become a host. You said you didn't want to.
I didn't.
Like, why you even sitting here lying?
It took me days.
No, listen.
It took me days for me to agree when Super asked me.
What? But okay,
It took me.
So
It took me.
So then, how do I have a? So how can you say I have a problem?
Because you keep on saying, she gonna flop on this app. She trained. I'm
supposed to say. Listen, first of all, we into it with each other. Don't you? It's like, why y'all keep looking too deep? Like, we into it, but we got a little going on.
I didn't feel like that. You feel like that. I swear to God, I feel like. And just come back telling, I didn't even say a word just now. Only thing I did say was tell her to PK me. That's all I said. I didn't say I didn't care. Like, I feel like this happened. What's next?
So can I ask you why you showed Juju and Pop?
Because of what you said about my kids.
Oh, okay.
Queen, fair exchange, no robbery. You gonna ask why she shows Juju or Pops, but you gonna say something about her kids. Now you can't say nothing because obviously you must have said something first or did something first. You don't play with nobody's kids, but you don't have a line of respect. You do whatever you want whenever you want. That's why you can't go anywhere you want. You can't live anywhere you want because the lines of respect is not there for nobody. You don't even have it for yourself. That's why your storylines be always behind different men giving you STDs and you showing orange pill bottles of these different men giving you STDs and you think it's cute.
I mean, can I ask you so who do you think the child, like, do your baby father see your daughter by himself?
Yeah.
You sure?
Positive. Why? Anything else?
I mean, hey, do y'all listen? Before we end this, do y'all got in the comments any questions y'all want us to ask each other before we? I mean, because after this, it really shouldn't be no more going back and forth.
I guess Queen Opp is running out of stuff to say. I don't know, because you asked a woman a question about her baby daddy, and which really isn't your business, about him and his kids and how he sees his kids, and she said yes, he does, and you had nothing else to say. But if you really had something to really say that you knew that was so-called the truth about her baby's father, I'm quite sure Queen Opp would have exposed it.
Honestly, it just should be that it.
This shouldn't. I don't even see why the comments get. And these be the want to be the same, do the things. The same fake as hell.
I'm saying, like, you be saying they want to be coming, ask me to be opposite though. Like that ain't no tea. That's loser tea.
I mean, I mean that's I'm just waking up on how fake the comments be. You
I mean, you already know that though. They've been. I mean, they've been. This is what they do. Oh, we won this little time. We won this one round, y'all. His phone must have died.
No, he's still coming. No,
Queen, quick to say somebody fake, and she is faker than a $2 bill and stuff. She'll run any game, say anything just to get $1, not even $50, not even $100, and get happy and act like she done won the jackpot when she does see $100 or $500, or she gets legal fee money, but she spends it on a Louis Vuitton bag. She don't even know how to act when she gets real supporter money. She got a nerve to be talking about somebody else.
He ain't even in my top 3. Super ain't even in top 3.
Not from his real page, mama. And listen,
okay,
let me explain. Y'all, listen. Hold on. Let me explain. So you just so like wet behind me. Listen, hold on, right? He don't have to gift you from his page. He can send a tink money to send to you. You do know that, right? Like, she's really delusional. Like, he can send a tink money to send you gifts, like, to make it seem like they really support you.
True, I know.
I said, so why you keep thinking you eating it?
Because I know my supporters. The list shows I have real supporters who's not Super gift me. Yeah, I gift him. Same thing I was doing with you. So what's the issue? The same support I was doing for you.
The issue was that you cut her off because you started to see right through her, and the same circle that Queen Opp was hanging around told you we don't deal with it that no more or that much or no more, and for you to leave her alone, she ain't no good. And now Queen Opp is mad because now you know who she really is, and she never wanted her hand to be exposed.
Don't compare the support. I didn't. What you mean?
I can compare it. I don't.
No, you can't.
The same way I supported you, the same way I support him.
No, you can't. You did that and hurt and anger.
Okay, if I was doing out of
you
spite,
did mine out of never. You was genuine. And that's what you
listen.
If I did it out of spite,
if I did it out of spite and out of justice, I would.
You know what's so funny? It's funny how Queen is talking about she gets pure support, she gets this, she gets that, but you ain't getting it now because Michael, they kicked you off, they banned you, and you couldn't even successfully get on Big O from what you was doing, Michelle. Now you can't even get on the similar site, which is Michael's, to make a bag. Only other site you got left is Live Me. And I seen you signed up there, but how long are you gonna last before you mess up that bag? Or is there gonna be a bag? Because the clout is gone because Michelle is no longer the star of the show.
I would have never became a host. I would have never been.
I didn't say jealousy.
I would have never out of spite. Out of spite.
Yes,
I would have never became a host. I would over with by now. She been dead.
But hold on. But no, you could have become a host to spite me. You could have, but it don't even matter, bro. Listen. If I didn't want you to be great on Miko, I wouldn't have shared my platform.
Okay.
You said okay, like
you shared your platform with a lot of people.
Right, and they look.
Queen, you know the people. Let me say one thing. You know, listen. You know the people in your company, these months of your lives. So what type of clout or anything that I gave, my support don't come from.
Listen, right? Y'all tell me some Queen only be compared to show. You know her level, girl. Okay, whatever. Okay, listen, right? I know what I give people. And I gave you a platform on Miko. Can we agree to that?
Can you explain it?
From being up in the
okay. So
that's okay. We had the same type of.
There's nothing to explain, Juicy. She's trying to say she gave you her clout. Everything's clout with Queen, not about dollars. Clout.
Marvin, we got Marvin. Okay. We got Marvin. We got Full Management. And these are people that consistently get in the box. They have a platform that can go live just like you and probably get views. Money. We got you. And I probably allowed you in the box a little bit more for longer periods of time.
Yeah, you did. You did for sure. Yeah.
Even after people got tired of you coming up there and I would argue with them about you been in the box so long. True. So I gave you a platform. I introduced you to somebody who pretended he didn't know who you was, do some shade, woo. And now you're able to sit in their face. Because he didn't know you, remember? So he met you through me. Mm-hmm. Right? Are we?
So what?
I gave you a platform. I introduced you to certain people whom now you are a part of their little recycling triangle.
And how did you meet Dookie?
What you mean?
How did y'all meet?
Because she came into my life. Hold on, wait.
I know, but you met him through Super, right?
No, it wasn't through Super. No, it was not.
I might be wrong.
Yeah, she came to my live though, baby.
Okay, I might be wrong. But I'm trying to see. I didn't feel like it was an issue because when he was a pink, so I didn't know you had issues with Super. I mean Dookie. He was pink and Super fan. So I ain't think
has fallouts eventually with everybody. Look at after 15 years, she had a fallout with Michelle. And Michelle was a ride or die, and all she did was dog Michelle.
Super, so me being cool with Super wasn't to make you mad. I don't get why you keep saying
that. Still was.
You think that the dag will be over by now. The content will be over by now.
No.
It's real. I don't care that much for you to think I'm a drag. So you genuinely think I don't? I'm only doing this right now. you mad or fight or whatever you think.
Yes. So wait a minute. So if you say that's not true,
it's not.
Then how come you told me all the stuff you said on the phone? That he was, like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What I say?
I'm not even gonna get in there because I don't want to.
No, you can say it. No, you can say it.
It ain't that deep. But I'm saying, like, how you go from that to this? If you're not doing it despite me.
I'm gonna tell you. No, I want you to say what was said first. Because we ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I just want to know what was said. I just want you to say what was said.
I mean, you know what was said.
He already I know, but he already know this. I just want you to repeat what was said so I can give you my answer.
I mean, I don't.
One thing I said was me and him wasn't on the phone all night. We wasn't. I was on his live all night. I agreed to that on the live. On top of that, I didn't know him.
It was a few other things, but I don't remember verbatim because the conversation was a while ago. So I'm not.
I mean, it may have been. It may have been. You might be right.
The point is, you're doing it to be petty. You're doing it for spite.
I don't see nothing good coming out of anything for Queen if she comes back, Queen Opp. I hope nobody, shoots the messenger. Pew the messenger. If she comes back, she's gonna have problems like she did. We're gonna find her address. They're probably gonna try to do stuff to her. Her mouth's too big. She's too complicated. She's always in conflicts, and she likes keeping things going. Like it's an adrenaline rush, and she's gonna get somebody hurt. And Danny too, because Danny acts like he's or she is the bodyguard, and there's gonna be a time where they're gonna lay for her, and Danny ain't gonna be able to help Queen. Queen's mouth is big.
That's just it.
But how am I doing that when y'all wasn't into it? I don't get where you get it. Y'all became into it. I became him.
It's about you being fake.
Y'all became into it when I became cool with him. So how did I do it?
Our man super, we always back and forth into it.
Exactly. And what you always say, don't get in it. When I became cool with super.
Yo, you did so they can come back and tell you.
Super. Not super. You come in. Have I ever came on your live to throw any towards her, do anything towards her out of our whole time of being?
Juicy for like a whole 5 days. Listen, Juicy, for like a whole 5 days, you had disappeared. None of the lives have seen you, right? That whole 5 days you was gone. Super was on my panel on my live clout chasing. Him and Dukiana, right? So you seen that the attention, nobody was worried about fighting over Juicy.
Oh, here goes the word clout chasing. Let's see how many times we can, from here on, count the word clout chasing come out of Queen's mouth and put it in the comment section of this video.
And that Dukiana the attention was on her. So you said, I got to do something to get Queen attention. So I'm going to go sit on Super.
Super came in alive and told you I threw him cons out, ran him up. I mean, you still was talking, so why you didn't think that was out of spite?
What do you mean?
You said that I did everything to fight you, right?
No, not everything. I said the last thing. It's the last thing you did to fight me. Yeah. The last thing.
But so me gifting him was different. In a different. What I do? I don't understand. So when I gifted him, he came on a lot of and you still talk. You ain't make sense.
You acting like you was trying to throw them gifts on us.
Clock that too.
What?
The first time you gifted him, you was acting like you accidentally meant to throw. You was accidentally meant to throw it on us.
How I accidentally? I threw him $600. How I accidentally do that?
We talking about the first time.
Yeah. That was the first time.
I don't know if y'all heard this the first time because I don't know if it was on mute or not. But I think Queen Opp is jealous of Juicy Baby, and I'm not getting into Juicy Baby paying for Michelle to do that with the homeless man and Queen Opp accepting the money, because Queen Opp didn't have to accept the money from Juicy Baby. Michelle was a grown woman. She didn't have to do it. And it happened. But I think Queen Opp, she's playing this Juicy Baby. You're jealous of me. You want my clout. Juicy Baby is not jealous of you, in my opinion. She's up here going back and forth with you. She doesn't even sound like Guttermouth. She doesn't even sound ratchet. She doesn't even have to have her boobs exposed to get attention. She's going back and forth with you, making the point, even though to me is no point. It's pointless. And she still draw in a crowd without having to wear be half dressed, or without having to cuss and carry on and talk about clout. This I get the bag, and who is she put on, and who's trying to clout chase off of her. She's having a conversation with you, and she's bringing in the same number of people as you are, Queen Opp. So when you use the word jealous, use it lightly, because I believe that you're jealous of Juicy Baby. You're afraid that she might even take over your audience, because your class is just not there.
I mean, listen. We all know you pay for friendship, so Mama, don't be.
No, so me, you mad? I get it.
We know that, Mama.
Okay, but if I pay for the friendship, he gets to me. Hello, I got it back.
I mean, he's gonna do that. He lost all his supporters. He needs you. Yeah.
No, he needs me. I don't.
Girl, yes, girl. He got about 10 supporters. Girl, stop. He got about 10 viewers and 10 supporters. Girl, just stop. Please stop. But listen, hold on, bro. Hold on.
Okay, we ain't even gotta go. We ain't even gotta go. We ain't even gotta do out there.
But listen, no, we ain't even gonna get in that. Long story short is, we know you did that to spite Big Eye. Yeah.
Okay, Queen, what is?
We know you did that to do that, and he loved to associate people with what? He loved to associate with people with clout. If you notice, clout that team. But anyway, it is what it is. Y'all got any more questions? Y'all talking about some laugh for her, Juicy girl. How? Like, girl, like,
it's the comment. Like,
if he threw it back, then it's trading.
Well, why he okay, but listen. Okay, that's supporting each other's Queen. Just something that you didn't.
Why is Queen so into Juicy Baby's bag? Now, if Juicy Baby, the whole conversation was in her bag, then she'd be saying, "Oh, you're jealous of me. Why are you worrying about my bag? Why you got my name in your mouth? Why is it about the bag?" You just said Juicy could buy supporters because of her status, who she's affiliated, has a baby from. So there's no comparing, but you're still Queen Opp trying to compare yourself to Juicy Baby.
No, you just never did.
How? Well, you never. First of all.
So you're not gonna. So you ain't gonna understand it. Him throwing it back to me.
I can tell you gonna keep talking just like him. I don't.
That's not trading. Why we can't support each other?
Ew.
Why we can't support each other?
So you ever asked me for anything?
No, I ain't never asked you nothing.
And when you did I said, do you really need that?
But listen, Queen, did I never asked you for nothing. I never asked you for nothing.
Hold on, and you wasn't even a host. I offered you to become. I offered you to say like.
But listen, no, you said have you ever asked me for something? Super never asked me for shit. I never asked you for nothing.
I never said that. I said have you ever asked me for anything?
I know. I just said I never asked you for nothing. I never asked him for nothing.
So why wasn't
he did it? He did it because I'm a host. That's why.
So why wasn't he right? And it's going back into his pocket. Duh.
Super throw me way more than I throw him. Go look.
Cause it's going back into his pockets. Duh.
That has nothing to do with me. As long as I'm getting rent.
Like, you're dumb.
Okay, but listen, Queen. Okay, but listen. Go. Okay. What?
Queen getting too in her feelings and getting mad because she's saying that she donates to, well, not donates. She sends more gifts to Super than Super sends to her. What's Queen mad for? Because she's not getting the gifts, and at the time Juicy Baby was supposed to be her supporter too.
So what's the issue? I'm saying, what's the issue?
You know what the issue is. That's why you're smiling.
I'm saying, what's the issue? What's the issue now?
Girl, tell him to just come live on his page and stop because you already in here. Come on. You sit here watching a live, boy. Just come in on your real page. Like, stop being fake.
He on his real page.
Like, boy, type. So why is he texting instead of typing? Boy, type. Like, what is crazy? It's crazy. Like, if you got something to say it to the live. Like, why are you texting her phone?
I swear to God, on my keys, he not texting my phone. The comments again. Listen to the comments.
But listen, y'all, right? He telling her what to say. Probably is.
He not.
It is what it is.
Be in her place. He's typing, girl. Well, I didn't even see him. Oh, well, now he's typing.
He been typing.
He wasn't just typing.
He had been typing. You ain't looking. He had been typing. I swear to God.
I have been looking. Jay, girl, leave me alone, girl. You just was telling me, hold on, wait, you just was telling me that Juicy wasn't good for me. Remember, like where did Marie be? Weren't you just saying that she wasn't good for me and you can't trust her around me? Like now you like, didn't Juicy leave you on red? Wasn't
Hey, Queen Opp, she's planting the seeds like you plant them every day.
so stop playing with me.